Hey Summers!
Hi everyone!
Welcome to Make 2 and another neighbor visit. So we got an invitation from Nick to visit his house, and this is it here on the mysterious island next to the bridge and the houseboat docks. So as you can see, it's a building, well, it's two separate buildings on a premium size lot on the island. Walking into the entryway here, this side is the stairwell area, but also Nick's made some use out of having a stereo and a desk there and a place to display the teen accomplishments. And then through here is a hallway off of which you can enter the formal dining room. I really like that Nick has got this kind of sideboard set up here with extra plates next to these cabinets.
The tall cabinets I think work really well.
Yeah, it's cool. And then off of here is a guest bathroom. And then through here is the kitchen. Very nice with a wraparound structure.
Very cool.
Yeah, and accessible from both the hallway and the kitchen is the living room.
Ooh, that's a big living space.
Yeah, I really like this kind of setup. You know, it's very elegant with the white floor, which also, by the way, you know, extends through the common areas there.
Mm-hmm. And I like how, while there is a sofa facing the television, there's also one that is facing the fireplace, so it's the TV is not the obvious focus of the room.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah. So Nick has also done a great job with these social points windows as well, and it's from the living room and the kitchen. Also, you can access the back patio, which is just a really cool social space. This over here is very nice with the grill and the outdoor seating and dining area. I really like the look of that. And this over here is kind of more decorative with a fountain and gates from both sections of the patio out onto the yard. Nice seating around a fire pit, lounge chairs. Here's a lovely little pool with slide and, kind of toys for the pool as well. And a tiki bar. I always think any Sims that live in a property with a tiki bar are doing well for themselves. So through here is a sort of pool house / hobby house, I would say, because you've got the quilting hobby set here and the woodworking set here. And there's also kind of just, play items like the chess and surfboard and the exercise. There's fire pole here, so there's a really cool thing going on. So you've got the fire pole down here and
a spiral staircase right at the front of the property.
Yes, exactly. So basically what you do is go down into the basement. This is the first part of it with sort of laundry room area.
Yep.
And the kind of, storage and water heaters. Yeah. You then walk along this pathway, follow the ferry, and enter from this doorway the kind of, very large playroom for the family. I like the...
Anyone who has a playroom that big is doing well for themselves.
I like the makeout couches framing the TV here, these sort of, preteen seating around.
The beanbag chairs.
Yeah, the beanbag chairs, exactly.
The cool posters on the wall, the celebration sign.
Yeah.
The row of, both music,
arcade machines,
and for the youngsters, a little chalkboard.
Yeah.
Blackboard. And then a ping pong table.
Yeah, and foosball
and
table.
Charades.
Basically, it's a really cool games
everything.
room. Yeah.
And
then through here, the hallway continues. It, goes around and enters this sort of like I would say, maybe additional seating room, but also just storage for, your Christmas decorations, perhaps? I don't know. Yeah, it's cool. And then here is the fire pole that we saw before, which opens onto this pool house.
Wow.
Yeah. Basically, I like the idea of having two separate entrances to, your basement
because
property.
It's that big.
Yeah. So, taking the upstairs then to the second floor of the house, which is where all of the bedrooms are. You enter this kind of through room, and off of there is a bathroom. I really like what Nick's done with the Japanese countertops on either side of the double vanity. That just kind of like extends that, you know, a bit more, and I like the black tile floor. Sort of just matches really well. And through this side is bedroom number 1, which could be a sort of guest bedroom because it's a bit, I would say, anonymous.
Yeah, I think that looks guesty.
Yeah. On one side of this kind of row of aquariums, which I just think is a really cool idea for a way to divide this room and make it into like 2 separate kind of hallways, is bedroom number 2, which is for a kind of preteen, all of the age appropriate stuff for a preteen. And then off the end of that hallway is a larger room for a teenager, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, a little more personality in these 2 rooms, so they're definitely for the kids, it seems. And then from this side of the aquarium kind of divider is the master bedroom, which is very spacious indeed.
And maybe they have twins.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 cribs in there.
I really like that. That's kind of cool. And this is the kind of walk-in closet for the master bedroom, and then they have their own bathroom here. I like basically that the master suite takes up the entire back of the house over here. You know, they just kind of cross over that whole section. And then they have their own private balcony here, which wraps around the house.
And that's really cool. And they can do some painting or relaxing.
Yeah. We've seen that in neighbor videos, and I've lifted that idea for several houses of mine. Yeah, so it is a very cool family house structure, and just that basement especially is a nice touch. Thank you so much to Nick for the invitation to visit. Hopefully you guys enjoy the tour. Please let us know in the comments what you think.
If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel because more Sims FreePlay, neighbor tours and much more are on the way soon.
Thanks for watching.